G'day! Welcome to the World Tour Special. That is right. It is a special episode today. We're going to be going through my entire world, which was totally done in survival, by the way. And we're going to be taking a look at the ins and outs and all that good stuff, telling some stories and bringing back some memories, because it has been 200 episodes of Minecraft Down Under Season 2, my Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. If you want to check it out, the link's in the description for the full playlist. If you don't want to check it out, well, guess what? That's fine too. This episode here is for all the people that don't have a clue where to start with Minecraft Down Under. We're just going to be showing off the world and what we have done in 200 episodes so far. So, alright, now before we jump into all this goodness, guys, make sure you do me the biggest favour. Grab this video link and share it on your favourite social media. Grab it, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, whatever you use, your favourite social media, post it in there. See if any of your friends are going to want to check out this crazy survival world where everything is built huge. Alright, so let's go ahead and just jump right into things, guys. Holy smokes, there is so much to show you today. I don't even know where to start. I think we should just take a big breath, Data. Yep, that's right, take a big breath. I'm going to bring my bed with me everywhere because obviously we're going to hit a few nighttime patches. But where we're actually spawning where we're actually standing, not spawning, standing right now is Spawn Island. That's right. This was where we spawned in over, just 200 episodes ago now. In episode 1, we spawned on an island. We realized, holy smokes, this is like a survival, this is like one of those survival island things. So, yeah, we started on this island here and we're just building up the resources, and we went mining. The first mine shaft was down there, very basic strip mine, and we're just farming bits and bobs and pieces to get going in a survival series. And then from here, we really early on, like I'm talking about, I think episode 3 to 4 of the series, we decided to do something crazy. That is right. So we decided to go over there. That's right, where that there's my main base. So over there was a guardian temple in the water. We decided to conquer that in episode 3 or 4. I can't remember the numbers around that. We'll just say episode 3. We decided to go and start conquering a guardian temple. Weren't really geared up for it, but we were going to go in there anyway. So what we did is we found ourselves a cow. That's right. We stuck a cow inside the boat here, took it over to the top of the Guardian Temple, which was over there, and we literally put a little cap on it, and we went straight through the roof, and I used the cow to get buckets of milk to conquer the temple very early on. And then by episode 5, we captured an Elder Guardian. That's right, in a minecart. We already captured an Elder Guardian. We took it out of the temple and we put it somewhere else, which I'll show you guys soon. But we put it somewhere else. So already by episode 5, we're doing crazy things. It was fantastic, bloomin' fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much what we did when we first spawned in the first 5 episodes of Minecraft Down Under Season 2 here. And then from there, we sort of started dabbling in other things and looking around, exploring, the whole, yeah. So anyway, I think we should, before we go to any of these, massive, that's right, in Minecraft Down Under Season 2 here, we kind of do everything extra large. This here is a mob farm with an iron farm built in, and it's a unique system with like bulldozers and I'll just explain it all later. And over there's a chicken farm, and up there is a gigantic water/pumpkin farm, and that's the main base. Got heaps to show off, and there might be a slime farm under there too. So we've done quite a bit in 200 episodes. Okay, so since we were talking about the main base, since we were talking about the Guardians, we're going to go over to the main base. Now, we got no other transport except boat, and I think we'll take the boat. Probably a good thing to start off with. So let's go ahead and take the boat over to the main base. Now, look at this. Look at this, guys. Now, the design of this base was completely random. I had a few ideas of what I was going to do. Everything sort of just come out of the blue. We winged it. Yeah, sorry about all the boats here. But we winged it. Now, each of the towers are meant to have things in them, and we'll get to that shortly. But we'll go into where we would row our boat into. Now, nowadays, I use an elytra to fly around the world. That's right. I use an elytra to fly around the world. I don't really use boats anymore, but we still made a boating entrance anyway. So let's go ahead and head over to the boating entrance here and pop off here. There we go. We're off. Okay, so we're standing in, I would classify this as the elevator wing of one of the towers. So this tower is fully dedicated. It's not decorated yet. And don't get me wrong, we're only 200 episodes in, but everything is so large, there is still a lot of work to be done. I'm going to, point out the obvious. You're going to see blocks missing. Hello. You're going to see bits of glass missing, projects not done yet, projects, current projects in the works, and etc. But this tower we're standing in was meant to be decorated with giant chandeliers and lava flows and all sorts of stuff eventually, but we might have decided to scrap this tower, and I'll explain why later on, and build something else inside. So I shouldn't show too much of it because it's just mainly empty. But we have a piston elevator on this side, and we have a drop chute on this side. So we'll pretty much go on down here. Whoa. Right down to the bottom. That's right, we're in the basement. I probably shouldn't have went that far. That's okay. So we are completely in the basement here of our... let's start upstairs. I think we're skipping too much. Yeah, we're definitely skipping too much. Let's go up here, not spoil too much, but we'll start up in the main area here. Oh, check this out. Look at this. Okay, so I shouldn't have skipped that, but... yeah, there's the elevator tower here. This is what we should have popped out on. Silly duff of me. There you go. So we're standing up there. There's the boat. We're meant to pop out here. Forgot to hit the thing there, but we're meant to sort of pop out here, and you can sort of look up, look around. It's just a tower for elevators. There's nothing special in it. It takes you up to the top floor, down to the bottom floor. Okay. So first thing, you step out of the elevator here, and you can look up, and yeah, that's if you want to know what's in the ball there, it's a grand enchanting library, which we'll get to soon. The middle is obviously a guardian farm. Okay, so, where to start? So you've already seen Tower 1. Let's probably go to Tower... let's continue the story a little bit more of the area. So, where the tank is currently sitting is obviously where the guardian farm used to be, and we're kind of standing on the old guardian farm, and we, as I said, we brought a cow over and we conquered the guardian farm from the inside out, and we managed to steal ourselves an elder guardian and move him out of there, and yeah, then we sort of just drained a huge area out, and then we decided on the shape, which was going to be round. Now, the problem with the shape is it wasn't big enough, so we actually had to extend the glass quite a bit, because the guardians were actually not spawning in the tank, and they were spawning inside this area, so we extended the glass out. But yeah, one of the first things to come up in the base here was the middle, was definitely the guardian tank. And yeah, I got a lot of feedback at the tank and how it was looking, and all that good stuff. Everybody seemed to enjoy it a lot. But yeah, that was the very first thing we ever did, is built the guardian tank for the guardian farm. And then we sort of, down come the sand and up went the glass and all that good stuff. And then Tower 2s and 3s were coming along in live streams, by the way, all built in live streams as we went up. Because we made it 3 thick. All the towers are 3 thick, due to we could put redstone and stuff inside them. And yeah, so the first project was the guardian farm here, and that got completed first. That was pumping out guardians before anything. The second thing done was probably the elevator tower, and then we started in live streams. We literally started on the Sugarcane tower. If we come in here real quick. Now, the Sugarcane tower is not 100% complete as of yet. We haven't decided what to put in the top area here. We discussed it in a live stream. It's meant to actually have another pad up the top. We're either going to turn it into some sort of room or an elytra launcher, I don't know. We're going to do something special with the top area, which we actually haven't done yet. But we have a monster storage here with this sugarcane farm. And as you can see, we've already got 4 indicator lights saying full. So right now, it's on to this light here. Eventually, it's going to hit 100%. And we're probably going to need to install an overflow system to this gigantic storage here. Now, we designed the sugarcane farm to be the friendliest lag you can get. So individual pistons would fire, not entire rows. The people that have entire rows firing is definitely, they're not very lag friendly. So we actually have individual pistons firing when they grow. So that's obviously fantastic. And we've got many levels. And you'd come over here if you want to get any of the sugarcane. But holy smokes, guys, the amount of storage in here and the amount of time, it's going to take a while to fill up. Only recently did I finish the glass, actually. Only recently. And I finished the edges here, yeah, not too long ago. I finished off the edges, started sealing up the redstone and all that good stuff. Flame and glass. So this was one of the towers and, yeah, what she got used for there. So let's head on out here. Alright, back out to the middle here. Alright, so we've seen the elevator tower, which we'll probably repurpose at some point. We've seen a sugarcane tower. Now, the reason why we built that is because of how many rockets we actually use in this. We needed paper out the Yang. That's why it was decided to build the massive sugarcane farm. That's why we needed it, because we needed gunpowder and we needed paper, which comes definitely from sugarcane. So that was very early on we decided that tower was going to be a sugarcane tower. Now, you're probably wondering why the Guardians, and why did you go lighter colors? Well, I was going to go, like, as you can see, we've got red sandstone and prismarine brick and netherrack here for the eye, and whatchamacallit for the outside there. And the reason why I went with a lighter palette for the Guardian faces here, the reason why I've done that, because if you went darker, like really like wall or even concrete, it actually makes it look it's crazy. It doesn't really suit the build. Like the rest of the structure here, it really sticks out crazily. So the whole idea was to build it with lighter blocks to fit the rest of the tower. And it did. It really did fit the rest of the tower. So, alright, okay, so we finished those 2 towers. Should we go underneath first? Or should we take a look at the tower we just know? I think we'll go underneath first and show more of the Guardian farm. And then we'll show off the big, massive storage that we've just recently finished. So let's go ahead and head on down. That's right. So you've seen the sugarcane farm. Now let's see a bit more of the Guardian farm. Let's go ahead and go down here. You'll see the portal here, which this all needs to be decorated. Very plain, very horrible to date. And we're going to do that. Okay, we're going to do that. But check this out. We've got viewing platforms. Look at this. Pretty. Okay, so as we come down, that's obviously the portal to the nether there. But we've got an automatic concrete maker on one side. Now, obviously, the amount of concrete I use in the build, very important. And I definitely used it. It helps a lot. Very simple micro farm. And if we come on over this side, this was very recent too. This here is a mass, what would you call it? A mass breeding, mass cow farm. Because this thing, when it's full, yes, it's not full at the moment. They're being slaughtered and culled down. This thing at speed would get you tons. I mean tons and tons and tons of chests of leather and cook meat really quickly. So we have we've got a micro wheat farm on this side to currently power it. But if you come down here really quickly, we've got a mega, that's right, this is a mega cow cooker here. This is a lossless system, so we don't really lose any loot, which is great. We called it the industrial oven, the super cow cooker. I don't know. We had a nickname for the bloody thing, but I've taken out all the leather recently, but it definitely produces. So what actually happens is I could show you guys. Look at this. So there's the hole where all the baby cows would come down. They would come in here, fill up all this in here, grow up to obviously large adults, and there's a clock that automatically cooks them. But we have an override system here to show off. There we go. It's an override system. Oh, and it's a little bit off sync at the moment. We found that one of the timers at the back was a little bit off, and we had to fix it. But as you can see, it closes off the top of the oven here while the dog cows are being cooked, and all the cooked meat goes down in here. If we press it again, it's not in sync still. Yeah, oh no, that one was perfect. What the flaming galah? Did you guys see that? That was perfect. That's what it was meant to do in the first place. But it seals off the top, not letting any more baby cows in until the cow cooker's over and it's done its job. But we're meant to stand AFK up here while all those are getting cooked. So you'd hit the lever here, the clock would start, you would come up here, and all you would do is hold right click. Get something to hold right click with wheat. And as the cows go past in a stream right around us, they would breed. And as they breed, the baby cows go into the water canals, go underneath, and every 5 minutes the cow cooker will automatically cook the adult cows, keeping the baby ones alive, and that's how it worked. And it was very, very quick, very, very laggy. I admit, it was really, really laggy, because there was like 100 cows going around and around before I culled them. I needed this system for item frames for the item sorter. Now that I have all the item frames I need, I culled them down. But in the future, what I want to do is make a breeding room so we can breed them back up to put them back in the cells. And also I want to make an automatic dispenser to dispense wheat while you're right clicking. So you would get something heavy, put it on your keyboard and hold right click automatically, and they would just breed and go round and round and round and round and round forever and ever, giving you tons and tons of cooked meat, tons of yeah. We definitely spent a long time on this bloody farm, tinkering, playing, all that good stuff, but at the end of the day, I got what I needed, which was a metric butt ton of leather. And something we will improve later on in the series, definitely, with an automatic wheat dispenser and cow breeder to boot. So something will come back on, but for now, she is definitely a super mega cow breeder, 9000. I don't even know what you want to call it there. So we'll come down here, and this is where you've seen before. This is the elevator shaft that goes up into the tower here. Where should we start? I think we'll start in this room here. Check this out. So this is the giant sink bowl of doom, or the funnel. This funnels all the guardians to go in the center here. Now, at the moment, you're not going to be able to see any guardians come out because we've actually hit the cap of hostile entities for the area. Because it's in XP mode. That's right, we actually have an XP mode for this bloody system. Which is absolutely nuts, and I'll show it off in a second, but we sort of spin around here. It's an XP farm, Guardian farm, and a Squid farm, all built into one here. We're definitely harvesting the absolutely fullest amount of resources from the Guardian farm here. All Guardian drops come over here to the monster storage system that we've got going, which is pretty much prismarine crystals, prismarine shards, tons of cooked fish. Actually, two lots of cooked fish there, and any excess actually gets shot out down the disintegrator behind these chests here. So they would get shot up here, go over a automatic sorting system, go into the right slots, and obviously if these two are full at the end, or all these are full, everything goes into the overflow system there. So very basic. We did, early days of the series, we actually had down here, we actually had a track system with a minecart using a super loader and unloader to do the job. And then as we got more and more resources, we got more and more iron, and it wasn't working out, we decided to go over to a hopper line system. And that's how that works there. So it's just tons of hoppers, and there's lava up there, as you can hear. This is the redstone down below that you're not really meant to see, of the switching it from the XP mode into the kill mode, etc., which we'll go over shortly. And that just goes over to the super dispenser over here, which dispenses them up through the glass elevator. So let's go up here. Okay, so there you go. You've seen the funnel, you've seen the Guardian farm, you've seen the Squid farm. yeah. So you've seen all that, but can we have a squiz in here without screwing it up? See the lava? Yeah, that's where they burn up as they come down. Okay, So this is a new addition. Oh, look how pretty this is. This is a new addition. This actually goes into my item, like a huge item storage, which we'll be covering very soon. So we'll be going up there very soon. But if you want to know what my mine shaft looks like, here it is. There you go. We could run for miles and miles and miles and... Yeah, you kind of get the picture. The mine shaft, the shaft is quite huge, if you know what I mean. Alrighty, so there's my mine shaft in there. I plan on putting a minecart system and an unloader system to go into the industrial furnace at some point. I plan on doing something like that later on. Another farm's going in there at some point soon, and we got doors on the. If you're wondering what the doors on the side are here for, they're for future projects. When I built this area, when we're building any area, we try to think of the future because we always have future projects going. So we kind of need the space and the hallways to do it. We don't want to rip anything out. So yeah, just always have the space to do that sort of stuff. Okay, so you want to see the XP mode for this farm here. Let's go ahead and head on downstairs here. There we go, downstairs. Check this out. So down here, that's right, there's a tank. It has all the guardians. We have the area capped out with hostile entities. So there's a lot of guardians in there right now. So this farm is actually quite quick. Any guardian farm, anyone that's built a guardian farm knows that guardians spawn really, really quickly. And harvesting the XP from them is good. Trust me, is bloody excellent. Very quick. Better than the traditional way to get XP. So what you would actually do is, if I can find any, get a TNT. Yes, this is powered by TNT, a flint and steel, and you literally come on over here, climb the ladder, load the chamber, like that. There we go. Leg it over here. Big bada boom. They all drop dead. You get all the XP. Stand over here in the hole and just watch your XP climb. So, and this tank only takes... I would say 1 or 2 minutes to fill. Not even that. It's really, really quick, guys. It's insanely quick, this system. I've always loved this XP farm, just the way it works. So already you can hear... Can you guys hear that? Yeah, all those guardians are literally coming back down in the system. We'll come back down and start filling the tank immediately. Yep. Straight away. We've already got 1, and they just sort of... They flow on down. Here, there we go, 2, yeah, that just literally starts flowing on down. Now, we can change that. This button here, and this light, this is why there's a light here. So when we press it, what this actually does is switches a canal system and switches the lava back on, back off on, but there's, water canal back on. So in the corner of the tank upstairs is it's like a T flip-flop, and it controls all the water. But pretty much, you press this button, they get sent over here, which, look at that. Look at them all already. And if you don't want them sent there and want them killed immediately, you press this button, all the trapdoors and everything close off, not allowing them down here any longer, and automatically get killed on the spot, so they start pumping out tons and tons of loot. But as you guys can see, it's already filling up, ready to throw another TNT in there, keep on XP farming. It's bloody brilliant. Now, some of the fans that might have been watching the series may have already noticed that I did have a portal to send them off to the Nether. I was going to do something with them at some point later on, because since this tank fills up and we hit the entity cap of this area really quickly, what an entity cap means is it will not spawn any more hostile enemies, because the game's like, oh my god, there's like hundreds of freaking mobs in that area, stop spawning them before, you know, something bad happens. Well, yeah, that actually does, and it stops them spawning. But if you sent them to an unloaded chunk, aka the Nether, it keeps on spawning them. Haha! So that was obviously some point in the future I had a lever here, switching that to go out the portal, but we scrapped that idea. If we crack her open back here real quick, she's all filled in, but see, there was a portal back here, as you can see there, but we'll fill that in, and I don't know if it's worth pursuing that, because it's going to screw my Nether hub idea up that we haven't built yet. But there you go, there's the XP farm to the Guardian farm. Holy smokes. We'll let that tank's already almost full. They'll stop spawning very soon. Let's put the flint and steel back here. But yeah, so the floor obviously continues down into the wall here, as you can see all the patterns there, and flame and galah. We'll come back up here. We can probably see a few. Nah, I think we've hit the entity cap already. Oh, that's no good. I wanted to show you all the entities in there. Oh, flame and galah. Okay, so now you've seen downstairs, you've seen the XP, and you've seen all that good stuff there. So the main base is coming along. There is so much to be added. I want an AFK tree farm. There's so much to be added to the main base here at some point soon. But yeah, future episodes. Stay tuned for all that. Now, let's go ahead and head up. All right, let's head back upstairs. That's right. We'll head back upstairs now. Alright, back out to the main area here, which I always find absolutely stunning as I sort of pan through here. I look up and I realise how absolutely large that I've gone. Now, when I very first started on YouTube a long time ago, years and years ago, my very first series was called Build Big or Go Home, which involved in me building ridiculously large farms, and that's how I got to where I am in YouTube now. And then I went on to Minecraft Down Under Season 1, which wasn't that big. And then in Minecraft Down Under Season 2, which we're working on right now, in 200 episodes in, we went back to the Build Big or Go Home theme. And that's why everything is so large. You know, everything in Minecraft nowadays is micro farms. But now I don't really do everything micro. So you may have noticed the last tower here. Yes, the last tower here has not even started construction yet. It's actually full of sand, and this was half an island. You might see it in the water there. It is half an island going up and down in the water there, so it sort of cuts in. So this here is half full of water and is half island as well. So some new farm will be going into this tower very, very soon. Okay, so the last quite many episodes, as some of the fans may already know, especially the hardcore fans. This tower here is my storage tower. That's right. It has 6 levels of automatic item sorters and silos to put them in. 3-tier silos. I'm not even kidding, per item. And there's 6 levels, and I think there's 16 items per side, so there's 32 items per level. Oh, it's nuts. So we've been working on this tower here for quite some time. Oh, it has been absolutely crazy, the amount of work that we actually have put in to this tower here. Guys, this tower did not fill itself overnight. I will tell you that for a fact. So come on in. Alright, so as you can see, levels go right out the top here, and every single level here is chocked of items and silos. So we just finished this. It's just been sorted out. We have yet to start filling them, but every one of these full indicator lights are all individual, controlled individually. So literally this rotten flesh here could fill out all the way up to the top, and once it hits 100%, that there, and it's got an overflow protection system so it doesn't break anything, and continues on downstairs. But this is the lobby of the farm anyway, and as you can see, we got pretty much miscellaneous and mob drops down here. And down below was, remember that area I was telling you about? That down below is the big silos for dirt and cobblestone. So I think we'll start down there, the basement of the farm. So come on over here, drop on down, whee, splash. Okay, so remember this area? Well, I'll give you a quick. See, it's connected. Oh, I see a large slime. It's connected to the Guardian farm down here, and I see Guardians just gushing out now. Holy smokes, we must have walked away and they despawned and respawned again. But anyway, so remember this area? Yes, it's all connected. All the towers are connected. But we'll start here. So as you can see, I've got the items that you get the most of: cobblestone, plain stone, because sometimes I like to silk touch mine, which means you get a ton of plain stone. As you can see, the indicator lights here are quite full already on the cobblestone. Now this can be extended 1, 2, 3 more lights tall, maybe 4 more lights tall, no problem. And each light actually has 2 or 3 chests double chests connected to it, so it's not a small amount of cobblestone when we do extend it. But I've also got dirt, gravel, granite diorite, all that sort of stuff, sand as well, and at the end here's the miscellaneous. This is the chest that I haven't sorted out yet, that hasn't got a place in our automatic sorter. So the items start up right up the top, which I'll be showing you shortly, and go through all the filters and automatic sorters, and if it's got nowhere to go, it's got no place for it to go, it comes out here, when this here is the miscellaneous or not yet to be sorted item section. Okay, so there we go. So that's the basement here. It's all connected. There's the mine shaft down there. Bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant. So we would come up here. Now this here, we didn't have enough room to put in a full-blown elevator. So it was either a ladder. I had to toss up between a ladder or a good old-fashioned minecart elevator. What a minecart elevator is quite easy. You just walk up here and you hold right-click. Ding, you're up to the first level. That's cool. That's a minecart elevator. You just hold right-click. So we're up to level 1 here, and literally you just go on up to level 2 here, which I plan on adding signs and stuff for each level. And as you can see, we've already got indicator lights for obviously netherrack here and nether brick. But here's the block section, as you might imagine here. We got all these blocks, or just tons and tons of blocks here. But yeah, I'm not going to show you every single level here. I don't think showing every single item on every single level is 100%. So what we'll do is just hold right click down, past all 6 levels. That's right, through them all. We're up to the top, very, very top of it now. So let's go ahead and get off. Okay, so welcome to the crafting area. This is the top of the tower. That's right, right up the top. So this is the crafting area slash unload station slash bed. Yeah, I've been sleeping up here too. Slash industrial furnace. Not even kidding. So we have an industrial furnace set up here as well, which does the job brilliantly. It's fail safe. It's bloody awesome. We've got a huge skylight, seeing another farm in the distance here. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, okay. Let me explain how this works. So we got our bed over here. We've got some shulkers, which I have yet to empty some of them. Some of them are empty. Some of them are empty here. So what you would do, if we're going to another project or we got a build going on or we're doing an episode, you'd obviously got your shulker, you go down to the floors, get all the stuff that you need, fill your shulker up with all the good stuff that you need, go off, do the project or job that you're meant to do, come on home with a full shulker. Well, didn't mean to do that. Full shulker, and what you do is put it in the unloading station. We'll grab this one out. So, yeah, you put in the unloading station. This unloading station is, you got some normal chests to put stuff in, and we've got some shulker areas to put a shulker in, and the shulker will unload. So all this is, will unload into the system and be automatically sort out, put back in the right chests without you having to do anything, which is bloody brilliant. Now, the reason why you have to stand on this pressure plate here and press the button to get your shulker back is because there's a hopper there. And if you break that shulker on top of a hopper, the hopper's going to steal that on you real quick. So it's a little cool trick that we worked out to literally get it back without mucking around. Now, has this done? Yes. I've actually been draining a lot of items out here. So all these shulkers are literally ready to come off. These were all full, by the way. As I said, this project, this giant bloody storage tower of doom, we just recently finished, and I've just started literally unloading each of these bloomin' shulker shells are full of stuff into it. So we'll put these over here like so. And literally, you grab out another one. Look, we've got heaps more. Look at this. We got a full one here ready to be sorted out. Tons of junk. Go down into the system. It'll be easy. Just go ahead and throw it in there. Off it goes. It's automatically draining. See? Blub, blub, blub. Going down into the system, being sorted out into the right chests. But for now, because this machine does cause a little bit of frame drop, we're going to stop it. So let's go ahead and grab our shulker back. We'll pop it here, ready for later on. I'll do that later on. But there you go. That's the unloading station there, guys. The industrial furnace is pretty easy too. We've got pretty much it. The items that you want smelted is in here. The fuel goes in here. On and off switch, literally. Turn that on if you want. Turn this on if you want the fuel to be loaded into all the furnaces. Turn this on if you want literally all the items to be literally sent off. It's, well, I meant smelted down. I did some glass because I needed some glass recently. But industrial automatic furnace is bloody brilliant here. Okay, alright, so there we go. That's the giant storage tower of doom that we've been working non-stop on. Let's go down one level. Yep, we're down one level. Okay, so here, well, we've already got the first indicator lights on of literally the lapis here. But here, this first tower here is obviously all my precious stuff, which is diamonds, emeralds, iron, all the good stuff. I've even included some of the redstone stuff as well, due to the fact is I usually get a stack of iron and usually get some hoppers and some redstone. You know, I try to keep it all together that I'm going to use, and then you keep on going down. Every level's different. But I plan to put on signs here to say, hey, ore/redstone section. Next one, wood/blah. And that's how it will literally go. But anyway, okay, so that's that tower done. Let's go up the top here, shall we? Open sesame! Okay, alright, so we are now, it is actually dark. Should we sleep? Yeah. I heard a zombie before. They like to spawn on top of the towers because there's no torches there at the moment. So we'll sleep, make it daytime. There we go. Bloody brilliant. Yes, we'll be taking a look at the giant farms over there very, very soon, guys. Okay. Alright, so that there was a storage tower. If we come over here, I don't know what I'm going to put in the top areas. There's going to be a decoration put in the top of these areas very, very soon. Don't know what to put in there, but if we look down, you'll be able to see the monstrosity sugarcane farm that's taking shape. Okay, so we'll start probably where we were meant to start. Oh, that's a chicken farm over there. The chicken water temple of doom. Alright, so we'll come on over here. Yeah, still work in progress. This is the elevator the elevator tower here. So it's meant to shoot you through the floor here, and it's meant to be a beautiful area of little chairs and bushes and armor stands and chandelier and all sorts of good stuff was meant to be there. But work in progress, as I was saying. But you're meant to come up, and the first thing you're meant to see is obviously a little plush guardian behind in the dome there, and there's meant to be a piston door as you walk out. You're like, ooh, pretty. Yeah, that's how it was meant to all work. We'll go into the dome, and you've seen the outside now. Pretty basic stuff. Pretty basic. Oh, I don't know if you can see from here. Oh, over there is where we're storing the Elder Guardians, which I will take you over to the very, very soon, because a lot of people ask those questions. Data, like, almost 200 episodes, you nicked like 3 Elder Guardians. Where did you put them? Well, they're over there. They're over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and head on in here. Open sesame. So, we built a dome here. It was meant to be our sanctuary. We were meant to have pets and birds and all sorts of stuff. And we've got literally parrots named after fans that have been to live streams. When we're live streaming, we normally like to name them after top donators and random people out of live stream chat. We would say, hey, put a 1 in, and we'll just draw out the name, and we name stuff after that, which is pretty cool. Now, we built a dome, and we decided to put a plush, because it's smaller than normal, a plush guardian in here, which is pretty cool. And inside that guardian, guys, is an AFK fish farm. Not even kidding you. Not even kidding you. It's bloody brilliant. So eventually, on all the green parts here, we're building probably forests. We might do different biomes and different sections. That would be cool. Or we'll just put a giant forest right around with vines everywhere and this guy in the middle. Okay, so we won't start downstairs yet. We won't start downstairs just yet. I think what we'll do is go ahead and start in top here. So we come around. So over there is the storage tower, but we'll come out here and we'll go into the bum. Yeah, that's right. Into the bum of the Guardian. Come up here, press the button, and you'd come back here, and I've got one of the cleanest fish farms you've ever seen. well, I've ever built. But here, you grab your Roll of Doom, which is that, and you'd sit here and you would AFK fish farm all night, catching all the fish and enchanting books and everything you possibly desire. It literally fishes like a champion. So, yeah, a fully AFKable fish farm this is, and everything that you catch goes behind the wall. Yeah, you can't really see it. It's all hidden. And that's what I was saying. very, very clean indeed. So everything is hidden behind the wall and in the floors, but you've even got the piston door fit in, which is cool. Isn't that cool? But anyway, come back out his bum here, and everything sort of gets spat out. Can you guys see it? There you go. So there's a dropper, and now it automatically gets spat out into the floor here. And under the floor, we've got even more hoppers hidden, which catches all the loot. So when you're sitting in there all AFK all night long, it comes down into the storage, and welcome to the grand enchanting library. That's right. Now, this is obviously still a work in progress. We started building it not too long ago. It was a little bit ago, but each one of these chests eventually going to have... All these chests are going to be full of enchantments. That's the plan. So anyway, all those items go into the roof, and they're all hidden, but all the items come down here into this automatic sorting machine. Again, another storage unit, and sorts it all out. So we keep all the books, all the enchanting books. We keep all the saddles. It automatically disintegrates. That's what the filter's for. The storage has got a filter. It disintegrates all the fish and everything we don't want. Automatically gets disintegrated. Unfortunately, there's no way that we can get the bows and stuff, because I would love to get rid of all these bows and get them disintegrated. But as you can see, I've already gone ahead and cleaned out most of the books. There is some books in here, so we can grab that mending. But yeah, this is where all the enchanting books, and then we bring them over here, and we throw them in here. We put tags in, and we've got saddles, and look at all the books that need to be sorted out. This is all from the AFK fish farm. Tons and tons of enchanting books ready to be used. And then from there, we take them over, and we've just been sorting them out. So everything with power, put in the power chest. Everything with protection, we've been putting in the protection, etc., etc. Now, the reason why I stopped sorting them out, because I was filling the chest, one of these chests is full. I was filling the chest a little quickly, and I was worried because there's not that many chests. So what I was going to do is leave a gap. So what I'm going to do is move this sign back, and these 2 rows will be power, and these 2 rows will be protection, so on and so on, all the way around the entire grand library. And eventually we're going to have carpet with a beautiful pattern, glowstone in the floor, so we get rid of these ugly torches. But yeah, that's all stuff we've got to do in the future here. But this was the grand library area, which is, as I said, bloody brilliant stuff. Now, if you've got your desired level, got your experience, just say, got a sword you want to enchant, got all the books you need, well then you take them on downstairs to the enchanting area. So you can either use an anvil, which is over here. You can use an anvil to enchant books too, or you can use one of the enchanting tables, which takes it up to max, to literally enchant a random enchant. And eventually, we're going to probably put a fish tank and stuff in the middle. Got plenty of stuff, but this is probably... I definitely love AFKing down here. Very beautiful room to AFK in. It's an awesome room to have. It's the Grand XP. It's the enchanting library. It's freaking brilliant down here. And we got little views. Oh, you can see the water in that tower, but we got views on each of the corners here. It sort of gives you a view of the section. See, look at that. Bloody brilliant. Good stuff. Absolutely. I love it in here. Absolutely love it in here. So we'll go ahead and head on upstairs now. That's right. We're going on upstairs. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, so work in progress, but it's really far along, if you know what I mean. I cannot wait to get this area done, so we got somewhere for our poor little friends to go. But Flame and Galar, yeah, XP farm, grand enchanting area, bloody brilliant, guys, absolutely brilliant. Okay, well, that there is a grand tour of the main base. That is right, the main base is now complete. Now you're fully up to date of what we've been doing for the main base for the last 200 episodes, but that's not all we've been doing. So, yeah, I think we're going to go to our very first major project. We're going to go to this farm over here. Yeah, we're going to go check out this farm over here. Then I think we'll check out that farm. And then the good old chicken farm to boot. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to split this up now. The video is getting a bit long, if you know what I mean. So this will be a two-parter. The link will be in the description if the second part is up, if you want to go check out the second part to the World Tour here special. But guys, remember, do me that favor, smash all those buttons, leave a comment below, share it on your favorite social media, guys. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. See you in part 2, where we're going over to the giant farm.